guys. I definitely hope that everybody's doing okay. I just wanted to come in here really quickly and give you guys kind of a silly analogy, but I want you to really think about this, you know? As I was getting into my vehicle this morning, there was a spider in the corner of the little shed that I park under. And his first instinct was to hide, was to run away from me. And of course, that got my mind thinking and it got my mind spinning. I was like, you know what? That is most animals' instinct, Most animals' instincts is to run and to hide and to come out again, when they feel like it's safe. And I feel like us as human beings, we got to start using that instinct as well, that God-given instinct that he has put even inside of us to stay away from people and situations that we need to be hidden from, especially when it comes to your period of isolation, or when you don't have a lot of people that are around you, when you don't have a lot of friends. As a chosen one, you're not going to have a lot of friends, you're not going to have a lot of people around you, or as somebody that's set apart as a Christian, as a believer, you're not going to have a lot of friends, you're not going to have a lot of people that you can confide in, or a lot of people that are around you. At least you shouldn't, there might come a time when God would permit for you to have more people and more things around you, per se. But for the most of us, for the majority of us, we don't have that. And it's a survival instinct when you think about it, because how many people do you really need to be conversing and telling your business with that are not, when you look around you, most of them are not in the Lord. So do you really want to trust those kind of people with your business? Situations and circumstances, when God puts you in a sheltered place, it's to protect you, it's to mold you, it's to strengthen you, it's to shape you, it's to make you become the best version that you can be for the call and the purpose and whatever he has you here for, and that's his way of protecting you, keeping you under his wing, so that you won't be burned, so that you won't get hurt, so that you won't walk into things that are not for you. A lot of us have to learn that lesson because a lot of us still have the world inside of us very much, and we want to do what we want to do, how we want to do it. We think we know better. But once you learn, and once you finally come under the wing of Jesus, you're protected. Same way that spider went into his corner, because he knew, even though I wasn't a threat to him, but he didn't know that. He thought it was a threat. I was a threat to him. Because I'm more scared of him probably than he was scared of me. But it's the same situation. He was probably thinking, I'm more scared of her than she is of, than she is of me, But that's the way we've got to play our life when we are a Christian. We have to play our life in that game, because we need to be all too protective over ourselves, over our children, over our families, what we feed ourselves, what we watch, what we're distracted with, what we're allowing to come into our lives, what we do with our money. Any area of your life, you need to protect it. You need to bring it under the wing of Jesus. You need to bring it under God's wing so that he can protect you, And I know that that's a crazy analogy that I'm using, but it's the truth. How do you think that deers and birds and fish and wild animals and things like that survived so long? It's because they protect themselves. They have an instinct to protect themselves and to shelter themselves when they need to, even when they feel like the threat is just a little bit. And like I said, I was no threat to that spider, but he ran. He was gone. That was his instinct. And that's the same way we need to be. We need to stop being so trusting and so giving and so, unless God tells you to give, or unless God tells you need to go there, or unless God tells you need to let this person into your life, you don't need to be so trusting as to do it. And I've learned that because pleasing people just to be validated, or to have them, I guess, to see for them